So it's Saturday, December 2nd. I'm at Bears with both of my bands, and that's about it so far.
So far. Wow.
Wow. Up until this point, I've literally been playing it by ear.
My name's Colton Johnson. I'm the owner of Bears in Shreveport. I'm a paid janitor, I guess music booker, or I don't know, that sounds terrible. Yeah, so I've been a part of a lot of great things in Shreveport that I can't take all the credit for it. I mean, I listen to people, and I feel like that's where I generate my ideas. I can't say that, like, we've had things like Bears Fest. I mean, that's something that's been done here for years. It's not like I was the first person to do it. Stuff like tonight with the Winterfest. I mean, that's not me coming up with the ideas. I just try and provide great service and, you know, give people a good place to hang out. That's Caitlin's idea, or that's someone else's idea that I'm just giving a chance for them to.
I'm Caitlin Rose. I am in a band. We call ourselves a concept band in Villanora. That's how we communicate with the world, you know, that's how creative people communicate. They can't always speak how they feel, so they paint it, or they record it, or they make it a sound, you know, so, you know, you should want to be inspired and inspire other people, so we show people what we love to do, and we show people our hearts on stage, and we want to show other people that you can do that, and it's fun, and you can meet other people that way, so. When we started doing Villanora, we realized it's really hard to market yourself in a smaller city like Shreveport, because you don't know where to start. You may not know everyone, or you may not know, I don't know, you may not feel like you fit in all the time either, so especially if you're a creative person. So we started finding connections and going to other shows and supporting other bands and making friends and just having a good time. And so then came Cocreative. We started booking bands, and you know, I worked with artists and Lee worked with musicians, so I started booking all my artists and saying, you know, hey, let's have a show together, let's just go to a coffee shop and show our art and support each other and just have a good time. And then, you know, some acoustic acts would come in and play, and form a bond that way. When you start doing shows with musicians in a small city and you just keep meeting people and every show gets larger, you become a family. And that's what Cocreative became. We want creative people to know that they have somewhere to fit in, and that they can have that family feel, and it's okay to express yourself, and it's okay to be yourself. And so Cocreative is about inspiring other people to do that and making people feel like they have a home in their art. So
I'm Sebastian, also known as Artist That I Am. I've been painting since I was about 7, and then I've been with Cocreative for about a year now. I've done a couple art live shows down at Bon Tom's Coffee Bar, and then ever since then they've had me involved in a whole bunch of stuff. So I love Cocreative. I look forward to like working with them like in the future, and like probably hopefully for the rest of my life. What really inspires me to paint is probably just making people happy. Because I mean there's so many sad people in the world, so I mean that's why I paint with a lot of bright colors, because bright colors make people happy, and I just like people to be happy, and I like to be happy myself.
I feel like everyone should have opportunity, you know. I feel like if someone owns a great place like this and they don't give people a chance, or they try to take credit for, you know, everything that they do, that's not how it works. I mean, there's some people, I guess, out there that may know everything, but I know I don't.
Oh, damn.
Oh, motherfuck.
Do this shit justice though, because this is tofu pad thai. This ain't just some regular shit.
Really?
It looked mad good. How much is it?
It's mad gooder than a bitch. It's $8. Only 8 duckaroonies, so.
That's tofu on top?
It's
Or
fucking tofu on top, my dude.
You want to talk to us, Trey?
What you want to know?
I don't know. We have a whole video of Trey talking.
Yeah, let's get another. If it sucks, if you're not doing shit you want, then like, why? Like, why keep that going? You know what I mean? Like, why keep that going?
Dude.
I don't know. So many people clock out at like 22 and they're just like, this is it. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, keep making shit. Keep writing music.
Trying to do larger shows and encourage more bands to work together, and you know, so every person you meet in the scene will teach you something. Every person will help you get somewhere else, and it's really awesome to just, you know, be able to reconnect and work together, and that's what it's about. You know, everything else aside, you know, your art, the art is what's most important, and being creative and following your heart. Yeah. You know, Ben Kitterland is a great drummer. He's in like 6 bands, so he's got a lot of connections, and that's what he loves to do. I mean, that man lives on drums, so it's cool to see how he connects with people, and that has taught me more ways to be able to connect with musicians.
Somewhere in the middle of January or so, me and Colton are sitting at his house, and he was like, I really wish I could get bears, but I don't know anything about it. And I was like, dude, boom, he was in here, we were building all this stuff up, up and moving things like immediately. It ended up being quite fantastic. It worked out beautifully. I mean, this place has moved up tremendously since just this time last year. Man, I love that they got the art coming in here. I love that we're getting support to play these local shows. The bar's promoting the shows itself as well as we are. I mean, I've known Colton for a long time. He's such a great dude and has been super helpful to getting the up-and-coming original acts up and playing and getting behind it. Glad they ended up taking out the big cooler that was blocking this mirror over here. Love that thing. So I mean, it's the aesthetic of it's gotten better. The presentation's gotten better. It's cleaner. It's just works out better, man. It's been a blast playing every single show that I've ever played over here, which has been a lot. Now that I think about it, it's been a lot.
There's a lot of people in different groups that are doing something amazing. You know, whether it be like young musicians doing something great versus old musicians. They're still kind of segregated in that nature. Like rock musicians that are doing great things, there's hip hop musicians that are doing great things. It's like everyone's just still kind of supporting everything but doing it individually. And if everyone kind of came together as a whole, I feel like the whole city would be a lot better. Whole scene would be better.
Really important to have a community that works together, and not just through art, through getting through the social climate and getting through hard times and helping each other out. Fundraisers are important. Working with nonprofits is really important. Supporting local businesses is really important, and it would be great for all of that to come together and start really forming a community that keeps building. It's really important to advocate for the young artists in Shreveport. It's really important to make sure they know that they can do that, that it's okay to follow your dream, and encourage them to do that.
Shreveport, as our artist community, I feel like we need to be more interconnected, just because we all are kind of like, I'm not gonna say like loners, but we are kind of like little hermits. We're all focusing on our own work, that we kind of forget about each other, and we forget that we actually do have our art community here, that there are artists here. So I think I would like to just see like a gathering, like Cocreative, like they're just bringing us all together. We're all starting to find out about each other, and so I think that's what I would like to see a lot more. And maybe the actual city of Shreveport, start maybe revamping some of the areas and using the local artists to actually do some of their revitalization here in the city. So
hey, I'm sleepy.
That's what I came here for.
That's pure creation right there.
So if you're in a small town enough, doing your shit, a small town enough. If your town that you're fucking in is small enough to where there's just, a few people who give a shit, and you just keep doing your shit and keep doing your shit, like, yeah, you're gonna have small seeds, you're gonna have small plants grow, you're gonna have small, it's not gonna be a whole lot of people who really tag onto it, but they're gonna tag onto it. So that's great, that's a good thing, and that's something everybody can do.
Better something. if it's Shreveport, it's Shreveport. If you feel like it's, you know, somewhere else, that's fine. Just take a chance. You know, don't be afraid to screw up or fail. You know, that doesn't matter. You can fall flat on your face and get back up, and still wake up the next day. Still live in arguably the greatest country in the world, but better something. That's all that matters.
And so it's good to be hands-on in a community and get involved and see what your community goes through and make a block party, talk about, just have conversations with other musicians and other artists and get their ideas and work together, do projects together. Sign up for artist calls together, book tours together. You need to do all of that. And
I would really encourage any younger artist and my younger self just to, no matter what obstacles you come up against, just keep going for it. There's always another way. Even there are a bunch of roadblocks, but there's always a detour that you can take to get to your destination. Success doesn't look like a straight line. It looks like a squiggle of lines, basically, before you get to your destination. So I would just say keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody stop you. When nobody else believes in you, you believe in you, because you are your best motivator. If you tell yourself it's gonna get done, it's gonna get done. So speak it, put some action into it. Don't just say it. Like, say it and then put some action to your words, and then anything you want in life will be possible. So that's what I got.
Here in the South, they project that no one cares. You're not special. Just do it. Fucking find a career and get the fuck out of my house. Like, that's great. It's valid if you want to do that. But the point is that that's not how that works. People do care. People are always looking for art. People are always looking for new things. There's a goddamn market for all that shit. So, just do it. Keep doing it. If you want to do it so much to where you're making it your whole goddamn life and living. Just, what was I saying again? I don't ever want a career. I want to make art forever. If I have to live under a bridge, I guess I fucking will. I don't know. I'm not figuring shit out. I'm trying, and everybody else is too, so...
Facebook post the other night about bears, about every time I come here I get to hug like 20 people, and that's pretty cool that you can go into a bar that you're about to play at and you're just like, hey, when you walk in, because you have friends that are here and they're like family, and that's important to have in a city, definitely.
I feel like the city and the community is going in the most positive direction that I can remember it going for a while. Everyone's doing their best to support each other, and what I want for Bears is just for a place that anyone can go to and feel comfortable and see a good show, or eat a new food truck's great local food, or just be a place where you feel like family, I guess, like just your home bar, neighborhood bar that also has awesome events.